Hello everybody, I would like to present to you the first version of the Moodle course that we are still working on. We decided to introduce to the course the most explicit and easy to read layout, which means that we haven't used, at least so far, the typical lesson structure. We show more text and complete the look with pleasant and delicate graphics. The course consists of varied, more or less interactive task forms that I will present on the example of one of the modules that is entitled Culture Awareness. First of all, there are two types of text here, ones that contain a theoretical background and others that are, for example, introduction. And for longer texts, on the surface of the course, there is a kind of summary, and by clicking the link, the students can see the whole text. The tasks are really varied. For example, the task presented here, that is based on the question, what is culture, presents some tiny introductory theoretical background, and then we give the students the space to jot down their reflection and express their thoughts. There, they can actually write what they think about culture and how they perceive culture. Later on, they store the answers that they gave. Other tasks, for example, contain audio files that provide material for discussion or comparison. There you can see 8 different audio files recorded by the students from different countries. And let me start one of them.
I'm from Moldova, and as for me, culture means national spirit, and our country is very welcome. For example, I enjoy preparing food or baking something delicious.
Okay, so in this way, students, after listening to the interviews, they can identify similarities and differences between what they say, what those students say, and our students' views on the culture. In another type of task that is called here learning point, we have like two-part activity. Part 1 is to read the text and then do quiz activity. And the question is, what do philosophers that were mentioned in the text have to say about culture? And this quiz that you can see here is prepared in multiple choice question form, and it checks the understanding of the text published above. Another task, which is going to test the cultural awareness interpretation. To do the task, after clicking the link, we need to fill in the gaps in the text, which require using the drop-down lists. Okay, so depending what we remember or how deeply we understood the text, we can fill in the gaps more or less correctly. As you probably seen, there are also type of tasks that are based on the reflection. So those sections are marked reflections, and the questions here are just to think about. There is no element of interactivity here. Another task a little bit interactive is after reading the text from Learning Point, the students are asked to answer the questions that are connected with the table published here. Again, drop-down list and option to record the interactive exercises contain also images that help to illustrate and comprehend instructions. As like in the task about acculturation, which is entitled The Moon of Culture. Here, you need to move the text from below the image to right spot on the surface of the moon, where light and dark sides symbolize the visible and invisible elements of culture. Our course also contains surveys in which, as example here, you can measure your confidence in implementing culturally responsive teaching in your classroom or raising your cultural awareness. Here on a scale from 1 to 100, we need to indicate how confident you feel introducing the culturally responsive teaching, and like the results is going to like show you the higher that your result is, the more confident you are, and you can actually see your weak points. So as you see, we work very hard and we keep publishing the tasks and activities that aim to make the course the attractive one and user-friendly. Probably you also noticed quite a lot of places where you see references, which again seems to be very important to us to make sure that our students understand the notion of sources. Thank you very much.